All right, the current time is 5:09 on this Tuesday morning. Of course, we are keeping a close eye on temperatures because that is what is causing so many issues this morning. We've got that rain that is falling, but as that rain gets to the surface, temperatures are below freezing. 23 in wind. It is well below freezing in eastern Arkansas. That's where we've seen most of the issues this morning. 28 in Memphis. Mainly the bridges and the overpasses that are slick here, but they are definitely slick in some spots. Below freezing in western Tennessee. The only place above freezing right now is Corinth. They've got rain with 34 degrees. Speaking of rain, here's the radar, and I've put it in a loop over the last 6 hours. And you can see all that pink on the radar. That's the freezing rain that came through overnight tonight into early this morning. Still a little bit of light wintry mix through Marshall County up towards Benton County as well. Mainly rain to the south and east of that from Ripley up to Corinth. It is a cold rain, though. Like I said, those temperatures in the mid-30s right now. Here's where the ice has fallen so far over the last 24 hours. Again, most of the ice accumulation on the roadways has been in eastern Arkansas. Some spots they're getting as much as 1/4 of an inch of ice. Once you get east of the Mississippi River into Memphis, lower ice amounts, a little closer to 1/10 of an inch. You saw that on those trees and power lines where Lakita is. But many of the roadways in Memphis are still wet. It's the bridges and the overpasses that have patches of ice, and everything is going to turn to ice as those temperatures continue to fall. Here's today's forecast. I expect us to get close to freezing today. I don't know if we're going to get much over it. So really, I don't expect much of this to melt. In fact, we're just going to see more come in. We will be dry this morning. More freezing rain arrives just after lunchtime, and we'll see that freezing rain continue this afternoon, this evening, and into tonight. So that is when those roads are really going to start to go downhill with that next round of freezing rain. Again, that freezing rain continues tonight. Once again, your temperatures down into the 20s. So any rain that does fall is going to turn into ice overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Here's the hour by hour through this morning. That first round continues to move out. We'll get a break until about lunchtime, but by around 1 or 2 p.m., that next round of freezing rain comes in. Again, notice your temperatures there in the 30s, so all of this is going to turn to ice as soon as it hits. Keep in mind that first round of rain, the freezing rain, I think it kind of primed us up a little bit. It cooled down the ground, so this next round, I'm afraid, is going to have a little bit of an easier time creating ice on the roadways. So we'll keep an eye out for that. That continues through tonight, and then mostly moves out by tomorrow morning. Still could have a little bit of sleet or freezing rain early in the morning, but by tomorrow afternoon, those temperatures get above freezing and everything will turn to rain as that ice begins to melt. Before that, though, I think we'd see an additional 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, and of course, it does not take much ice, as you know, to cause issues on the roadways and with your power outages. So that's what we're going to be watching through the day today. Slick roads, especially your bridges and overpasses this morning. I expect those road conditions to get worse later tonight into tomorrow morning. Now, by the afternoon tomorrow, we get above freezing. 36 is your high temperature. That's going to turn everything to rain by the afternoon. I expect only rain on Thursday with highs in the 40s, and then looking much better Friday, 42 with sunshine, 50s Saturday and Sunday with a mix of sunshine and clouds, up to 60 degrees on Monday with a few clouds. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel, but hey, we got to get through that freezing rain, unfortunately, first. And as we know, it is causing many issues on the roadways this morning.